Hello Cameroon. Welcome to Inspiring Moments with Amy Outdoor. Today, my guest is a young man of 237 origin with ordinary beginnings and extraordinary output. How do I mean? As a man who uses ordinary things to create extraordinary impact, to drive change and get young people doing themselves at your best versions. He is the BOSS of Yes Cameroon. He has the Inspire magazine. It celebrates 100 personalities from Cameroon every year. And let's say a few days from today, to be precise, on December 13, you will have the Inspire Xchange version, which is also a baby of Inspire Media, coming up to celebrate 100 inspiring personalities of Cameroon origin for 2018. How does he select these inspiring personalities? What is the criterion? How can you be part of this year's edition? It's going to be taking place at the Solomon Tandengmona Foundation here in Yaoundé, time 2 p.m. But I can give you all the details. Only Gilbert EWEMEH can give you the details. Hello, Gilbert. Merry Christmas in advance.
Hey, Amy, thank you.
How are you today?
I'm okay.
Inspire.
Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure having you. It's good for Cameroon to have inspiring figures that create a niche for others to follow, because we don't want to get people complaining all the time, but people that are solution oriented and people that can always make a difference out of ordinary means. That's the kind of environment we want. Inspire. Where did you get the inspiration for Inspire magazine and now Inspire Xchange, a baby of Inspire Media?
Yeah, I must say the inspiration comes from our day-to-day activities and the way we inspire others inspire us and so on. But the most important thing is that we want to inspire future generations. So we think coming up with a concept as such, which is very innovative in Cameroon and in Africa, our main goal or main objective is to inspire future generation. The Inspire 237 magazine is basically for business, entrepreneurship, role models, and so on. So each year we identify 100 personalities inspiring Cameroon, be it on events, on media, on the government, on IT and innovation, and so on. So we have 10 categories that we identify 100 persons on the 10 categories. So this year we are doing the second edition, which is going to take place at the Solomon Tandemona Foundation on the 13th of December 2018. And we are going to be celebrating equally the second edition of the concept, Inspire Xchange, which is an innovative platform, TV talk show that brings in 2 experts. We have one female and one gentleman with exceptional background. And then we have a moderator. The key aspect is just for them to exchange with participants, with the audience, on their achievement, on their successes, on their challenges, and most importantly, on their background, how they started and where they are today. Basically, that's what is going to take place.
You talked of real role models. Let me come back to the criterion after finding out from you who are your role models. Because on the 19th of November last month, that day was marked and set aside to celebrate men all over the globe under the theme celebrating positive male role models. Who are your role models?
Yeah, I think talking about role models is a role model is a word or is a statement that many people don't understand. Actually, if you want to identify a role model, you don't just need to just see somebody, admire the person, and they say, oh, this person is my role model. You need to dig deep into the person's background to find out, first of all, the kind of challenges, the person's background first, the kind of challenges that this person has passed through, and then his achievement. And then from now, you link it up now with your own background. You say, okay, this person, I want to become as this person. How and what does it take for me to become as this person? Now, talking about my role model, I would say, basically, I have a lot of guys around the world, in Africa, in Cameroon, that inspire me. One of them is Roland Koeman, if you know him. Roland Koeman is
the impact of one.
He's a great guy.
He should be in Bamako one of these days.
Yes, he's actually in Bamako. I think 2 days ago he arrived in Bamako. So he's one of the great guys, great gentlemen in Cameroon and in Africa that inspires young people around, and he's one of my greatest role models. I would say But I look up to Jesus. Jesus is the highest role model any person can ever have. He had a humble background, humble beginning, and very, very humble. So I think no matter your achievement, no matter your successes, the most important thing you need to have is humility. And Jesus Christ had that kind of qualities in him.
I'm going to ask you a question, stupid of course, but it's very necessary. Cameroon has 3 colors of the flag, the green, the red, and the yellow. And I wake up one morning and I tell my son, hey, you young man, Cameroon has white, blue, and green as colors on the flag. And this young man says, no, mommy, that's not the color, or those are not the colors on the flag of Cameroon. Does not make my son one who's not humble.
Your son is humble because he has his own view about the colors of Cameroon.
Mm-hmm.
So you are the one that to disprove him, to prove him wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, actually what you meant by green, red, yellow, and so on, because he can justify in his own way, depending on that. So if you went forward with the discussion, you discover that he has something in his back of his mind that he wanted to maybe is keeping it or wanted to voice it out. So I think you better get back to him and find out more.
You got me right. You're watching EWEMEH Live from Yaoundé. Now, how do you select the role models, those that inspire Cameroon for each year? It's the second edition in its, this is the second edition coming up on the 13th of December 2018. And you have 100 personalities from different categories and sectors, some from the diaspora, some from the government, like you mentioned. What is the criterion to select these 100 inspiring personalities?
Yeah, I must say, we are trying to do it differently. Like others, maybe you find others concept where you have to vote, you have to nominate, and so on. But we have a team that select the 100. A team that select the 100, the different 10 categories. Like I said earlier, we have media category, we have diaspora, we have government, we have the honorable senators and mayors, and we have business and entrepreneurship, we have IT and innovation. So basically, we identify or make research on individuals and personalities who are creating impact. That's a watchword. Because we look at their background, we look at their achievement, we look at their successes, and most importantly, we look at their impact into the communities.
So what are you telling the viewers of Inspiring Moments with Amy this day about Thursday's events? Because we are barely 7 days or maybe 5 to the event, if I'm not mistaken.
Barely 7 days to the event. It is going to be one of its kind, the first of its kind in Cameroon. And the last year edition was superb, was wonderful, was fantastic. And this year we have great
Dr. Ningwanyam.
Dr. Ningwanyam is one of the
He's on board.
keynote speaker. And then we have 2 panelists, Ngang Christian, who is the founder and CEO of Madeleine Cazalis, is a cosmetic brand, and then we have Fidel Jeba, who is an
recognized by the US Embassy.
US Embassy, not only the US Embassy, the US Department of State.
In 2017 as International Woman of Courage, something like that.
Yes, Courage Award.
The Courage Award.
And then we are equally going to be having our own Amy Banda, award-winning journalist, as a special moderator.
Oh, they will have me. Oh my, I'm blushing. So watch for all the viewers and those who are listening from inside and out of Cameroon on what to look out for come December 13th.
We think if you want to network, it's a perfect opportunity for you to meet great minds and great leaders, great entrepreneurs, great innovators all over the country and abroad.
Thank you, Gilbert, for sparing off time your very busy schedule to be on EWEMEH today to talk about Inspire Xchange, the baby of Inspire Media, followed by Inspire Magazine. We thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you for having me. It was a great pleasure.
Leaders go the way, they know the way, and they show the way. He is an exemplary model of 237 origin, and he will show you the way again on December 13, 2018, here in Yaoundé at the Solomon Town and Muna Foundation on this episode dubbed Inspire Xchange. If you are in the country, if you are in the city, and you're not part of that event, then you're missing out on a whole lot. We have a culture of saying it, leaders know the way, they go the way, and they show the way. We just ask, and so we invite you to do you anytime because every other person is taken in the world. You've been watching Inspiring Moments with Amy live from Yaoundé, and I am Amy Banda. Inviting you to join us next time on same channel.